Hi Virgo, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here on my porch at camp, bringing you this late reading. I'm very sorry. I've been working a lot. I'm cleaning cottages now, and I'm really busy. So I really appreciate your patience and thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing there? I don't do that. I do this. So, Virgo, I hope everything's been going well for you in June. Let's see what's going on in July for you. Let's get your vibe in there. Virgo, July 2021, Virgo. Gotta tell you, I have a bird living in my porch. It lives like just where the porch roof and the trailer roof meet, so just under there. And so I have a lot of bird activity right now, Virgo. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I like that the nature comes around and visits me. Makes me feel good. Virgo, tell me what the messages for Virgo are for July 2021. What are the messages for my Virgo people? For Tinker's Virgo people. Oh, yeah, they are ready. They are ready. Okay, we'll just move these over here. Dot there, dot there, dot there. All right, so in your recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. So to me, it looks like you were putting money away, could have been stashing money, saving for something really solid, you know, that you considered really solid investment. This could be something you are investing your money in, your time, your energy, whatever. You may not be sharing this completely, you know, this might be something private, personal in some way, because you can see he's away in a room up in the attic kind of thing. This is for sunnier days, you know, this investment. So, and also fours are pauses. We're waiting, you know, for something to change, for the new direction. And here it is, the Eight of Wands. All of a sudden there's swift movement. You could be moving literally. This is also fast communication, all kinds of communication, you know, with all kinds of people. And it could be it's definitely having to do with an investment, okay? This, you know, you could be moving from one place to another. This is some, like, you know, you can see family is involved here. You can see the man is mature. And he's quite happy with what he's been able to establish, what he's been able to secure for himself and his family. But he's bored. You know, there's a certain amount of boredom. He needs something new, a new adventure, something to put his passion into, you know, feel youthful again. You could be feeling old or feeling not useful or something like that. You have restless energy, and what I'm saying, because I think there's a lot of change happening for you. And so it's kind of neat that you have this Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is completion as well. There's something you've completed here. And like I said, you're happy, you're satisfied, you're comfortable, but you're bored. All right? And the Fool, is new energy. It's taking a risk, a leap of faith, going for something, putting your cares behind you, feeling a bit more free at this point too. Like you can see the King of, or the Ten of Pentacles, it's a feeling of being weighed down in a way. Like you've established this, but it's, you know what I mean? And so here it's very carefree and energetic and new and fresh, you know, exciting even. And the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is independence. You know, it's, you know, that feeling before the 10, feeling accomplished. You know, you can see, oops, you can see all the pentacles on the stone wall behind her, and it shows that she's established something solid, something strong, something long-lasting even, perhaps. A sanctuary. You know, she's in a sanctuary sort of place where she feels safe, happy, secure, all kinds of things. So you're probably feeling like this at this time. There's something old and something new about this situation, okay? There's something old and something new about it. All right. Also, at this point, you may not be socializing that much. You may be just communicating by email, text, phone, that sort of thing. Not a lot of personal contact, perhaps. So in the present energy, you have the Prince of Pentacles, the Death, the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the World. Wow, a lot of cards of completion here, okay? Something is ending. Something's ending. So that this new beginning can emerge, okay? It could be, because you see it here, right here with the 10 and the Fool, right? And, you know, here in the Prince, in the present energy, he's ready to move forward. He doesn't feel exactly confident, may feel a little vulnerable about what lies ahead, you know. Not because this is new, right? He may have never done this before, handled this before, this kind of investment, this kind of responsibility, perhaps. But anyway, he's going to go anyway. He's preparing himself. He, you know, physically, mentally, you know, preparing himself, and he wants. This is something he wants to be peaceful, you know, healing, right? He or she, Virgo. And for him to move forward, he must leave something behind. And Death, you know, here it shows this crone. He's up in a tower, and he looks out the window at what is out there, the world out there, beyond his tower. And he really wants to go there. He wants to go to that new horizon, you know, that if off in the distance, there's a sacred, ceremonial place. It's spiritual, right? And so he wants to be in that energy. But first, he must walk out of the tower, take the first step into that destination. He must leave the tower behind, and the ghost of the past, perhaps, you know what I mean? So there's something you need to leave behind in order to move forward, and change might be difficult for you, Virgo. It may not be as easy for you as it is for other people. This darn pillow. Anyway, so It's kind of funny. You have death and then the hermit, and this is a natural evolution, you know, because so here the hermit is outside of the tower. You know, he's now walked out of the tower and he's standing outside and he's holding up his light to try and see his path before him, to try and light his path. He wants to be wise, he wants to take it slow. You know, he's not in a big rush. You're wiser now. You're more familiar with direction. All right. So you may also feel like the lone wolf. You know, the wolf is in a couple of cards in this deck. And because I feel like you're pondering this on your own, you may not be sharing this. You know, it's very internal. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of being left out, you know, not included, not invited. But on the other hand, I feel like you are putting time and energy, investing yourself into something right now. So you may not have the time to go and do this, go off and go swimming or camping or, you know, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. Or even socializing, because you're very busy investing, trying to make change in your life, but at the same time feeling alone, left to handle it on your own, perhaps. This also could be a triangle situation. You know, in triangle situations, whether you're talking about 3-year-olds, teenagers, or adults, any triangle situation, there's always going to be one person that feels left out. Two people find common ground and one person doesn't. They have a different opinion, or, you know, a way of doing, ideas. Anyway, and so this is that kind of feeling. But I think there's a reason for this. I think you're spending a lot of time and energy creating some sort of stability for yourself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're missing out, or you feel like you are. And then you have the World. You know, I talked about the death and the crone needing to walk through the door, of needing to leave the tower in order to embrace a new beginning. So when he walks through the door, he leaves behind, you know, that life in the tower, and begins his life here. And it's the same in the World. We're leaving a chapter of life behind us and beginning a new life chapter. The major arcana are major life events. You have, you know, this death, the Fool, death, the Hermit, and now the World. So there's something big changing in your life, and you're beginning a whole new chapter. It takes you a while. You could be spending some time, hermit time right now, before you're ready to embrace this, before you're ready to, you know, because when we reach the World, we're ready for it. We're ready to walk through the door. We're ready to leave that behind and embrace the new, you know. But while you're embracing the new, you're feeling footloose and fancy free and everything, you haven't quite dealt with this yet. You know, this stuff here, what you haven't quite left behind yet. All right? What you haven't quite ended. So you're about to, though. You're about to be ready. Maybe around the 21st of June. I think it could be a new moon time, which makes sense. You know, new moon energy. Could be a new moon time, and this is, like I said, you're open to it. You're ready. Okay? In the future, you have the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Cups. So, I kind of like this here because in the Prince of Pentacles, there was, not exactly confident, feeling vulnerable, not knowing what is to come, what lies ahead. And the High Priestess is you've evolved into a higher energy after you've gone through this, after you've let something go, because you trust your instincts a lot more here. You trust timing too. You know when the timing is right, and you knew that, now at this point that you needed to go through this. It wasn't right yet, but now it is. And so you are really way more in tune with your instincts now. And sometimes this also talks about a secret or a mystery coming to light. There's something that you're figuring out. Your intuition is telling you that something is amiss. Okay? Doesn't have to be negative energy. But I think, like I said, that you're trusting your instinct a lot more, your spidey senses, you know what I mean? You're gaining strength here. You've gained a lot of strength. And the Five of Cups is a feeling of regret, loss, like something's gone wrong. I wish I hadn't said that, done that, or I wish I had done that, that sort of thing. And it's also a feeling of loneliness. It comes after death, right? That's the remorse. This is the remorse after letting something go. You could be grieving something here. It could have been something you like I said, there's something old and something new here, right? And the old is what you could be grieving. Like I said, I don't think change is easy for you. I think it's harder for you for some reason. You get really grounded where you are, what you're doing, and then when you have to shift, it's more difficult for you. But I do want to take note of those two cups behind this person who's cloaked in gray, very sad. So it means there's something to build on here. There's something still remains emotionally in this situation that could have had a challenge, because fives are challenges. All the odd numbers are challenges, except for the ace, of course. And so you're wanting to bring it back to an even, right? I told you up here you could feel left out of a third party situation. There may not be anything funny going on, but you still feel left out. And see, this is what you want it to be, sort of thing, eh? But could be with a King of Cups. This could be a water sign around you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person, you can see they could be a little overindulgent, indulging themselves, this person, okay? This could be your energy too, Virgo. Overindulgent, perhaps. But it also suggests this could be your energy or someone around you, the person that you feel that there's something gone wrong with, or someone that you've ended something with here, okay? It could even be a work relationship in some way. But anyway, he's not exactly in touch with his feelings. He has very deep emotions, very sensitive, but I don't think he exactly speaks about them, or something. There's something, he's a bit detached, or you are, Virgo, this could be your energy, like I said. And it could make sense, you could feel detached. It makes sense with the Five of Cups and with the Hermit above. You could be healing, you're still healing from whatever you had to leave behind here, um and here you are in the Hanged Man. This is a feeling of not able to act. It's a pause to reflect, to maybe gain a new perception, a new belief, ideal. Anyway, whatever it is, it's a pause. You don't feel like you can speak or act at this time. You can look and listen, but you're unable to make any change at this time. So it's just a pause, perhaps, okay? It also might be a time when you or the other person makes an effort to get you to see a new perception, to see their perception. Maybe they're thinking you have it all wrong, or your because I really feel like you need to listen at this point, not talk, not act, listen and look. And doing that, because I think there's going to be a meeting here. This could be someone new, because we do have the World here. All right, this could be someone new, or it could be, a you get back together to talk, to try and see eye to eye here, right? To connect, to attach, to fix it, So whether it's past energy, I really think you're walking away from the past though, or something about it, something that wasn't moving, that wasn't really getting anywhere, kind of thing is the feeling. And I get the feeling you're feeling like a bit of a lone wolf right now in the situation. But I think you really want to be part of a team. That I think you could reunite with someone. This could be a partner. It could be a friend. It could be a family member, someone that has been estranged in your life. You could get together and, like I said, see eye to eye, because there's a perception that's not being seen here, or understood, or something like that, okay? And I feel like you're going to get together to fix this. All right? I got to tell you, too, that it's interesting. Here, this is the same man. Okay, if you look closely, this is a male-female image. It is a male with boobs. Okay, so it represents both male and female. Are two sides that we need to align in a way, to come to terms with, so that we can proceed forward, so that we can understand, so that we can find common ground. Okay? It's so interesting. I got to show you right now. I never noticed this before. In the Ten of Pentacles, this completion, this, here's this dog, right? The loyal companion, okay? Then there's some sort of time alone where there's a new path that needs to be sought. And then there's the King of Cups, which, like I said, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, could be your energy, somebody else's. But there is the dog. Oops, there is the dog behind his chair. Still there, by his side, the loyal companion, you know, has been there through it all, and the dog is right there too. Some sort of loyal companion, you know, that could have seen you through a lot. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it could be a friend or family energy there. Anyway, I'm going to take a card from the Oracle of Visions. Extremely beautiful deck. And I really, really like the illustrations too. They're just stunning. I don't know this deck. I'm going to have to read from the book. But I still want to share with you. And it helps me get to know it too. You know, there's so many decks out there, man. There are so many. And they're all a little different from one another, you know. So tell me for Virgo, what do they need to know? Tell me for Virgo. I think a lot of times you feel like a lone wolf. Like you feel... I also feel like you think you're not on your right path at present. But you're heading there. You know, you're looking for it. You're seeking it. You're seeking it. Ooh, 37. Very complicated. Very complicated. Oops. Let's have a look at what that says. Looks like there's a lot going on here. We got 2 picture frames. And it's about photographs and memories. And I told you there's something old here too, eh? I told you. Relationships, it says. Interactions with others. Excuse me, I'm just sweating. Our life is defined by relationships, family, partners, friends, and foes. Each enters and passes through like a comet crossing through our sky. Some shine briefly, never to return again, and gradually fade from memory. Others settle in and remain in our orbit. A mechanically photography device displays those who have played a part in our lives. The intricate rotations create infinite combinations to represent the presence and the partings, mimicking the steps of an imaginary cosmic dance. Some will remain as permanent participants, although their closeness will oscillate and be relative to each other. Additional frames will constantly be added, waiting to portray others who will enter our lives in the future. What an interesting card. And didn't I say, you know, there is something old, something new, you know, and there's some sort of loyal companion that sees you through it all. All right. I might take one more for you there, Virgo. That pretty much says it all, but doesn't give you... Tell me about what's coming for Virgo. Tell me about what's coming in July, early August for Virgo. Getting close to your birthday. There it is. There it is. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. Number 6. It looks like complete tranquility. I noticed that there's a rainbow that surrounds this, you know, it just looks like complete tranquility to me. My goodness. And, you know, the 9 of Pentacles is about that as well. Number 6. Oh, there it is. Tranquility at peace. Pretty good, eh? We have experienced a difficult period, but the trial is over. Challenging times in their multitude of forms, worries over financial or health issues, troubled relationships, or concern for others close to us have left us physically weakened or spiritually tested. Now, either by acceptance or conclusion, World, Ten of Pentacles, our troubles are past. Now we need the comforting embrace of rest. It's time to recuperate and regain our strength. And that's the Hermit right there, and the Hanged Man. A woman draped in a purple cloth reclines peacefully. A glowing divine light or spirit drives away the shadows of her troubles. She floats gently above a Zen-like garden of cherry blossoms. Wow, that just sounds wonderful. I wonder if there's cherry or some sort of fruit tree in your yard, your new yard, your space, your space where you are. I think my instinct's right, because the High Priestess, which is me, I feel instinctual. I feel like there could be fruit trees like apple, cherry, something where they're nurturing, right? They give us nourishment, and the oxygen and everything that they provide for us, for our nourishment. So anyway, Virgo, I really hope you like this video. I hope you can relate to it. And if you do, message below, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It's all appreciated. And I really appreciate your patience this month. I'm really sorry about being late. And in a couple days, I'm going to have to get right onto the cartomancy readings. So I will be talking to you very soon. All right now, bye.